Not using social media doesn't mean you're antisocial. It means your mind learned to protect its peace in a world addicted to noise. If that sounds like you, stay with me. Here's what's really happening in your brain. You don't feel the urge to post every moment. You forget to take photos when something good happens. You might have an account but rarely open it. You prefer real conversations over digital ones. You'd rather think than scroll. You notice how drained people look after hours online. Sometimes people ask you, don't you get bored? How do you stay updated? Aren't you missing out? But inside, you feel the opposite. You feel calmer without constant comparison. You feel more present. You move through life at your own pace. And yet, there's a quiet tension. A part of you wonders if you're falling behind, if the world is moving faster than you, if choosing distance means choosing isolation. So you stand in between. Not rejecting the world, not fully entering it, just observing. Your brain is sensitive to stimulation. Every scroll delivers tiny emotional hits: envy, inspiration, pressure, distraction, excitement. For some people, this feels energizing. For others, it feels overwhelming. People who avoid social media often have higher internal awareness, stronger sensitivity to mental overload, a deeper need for emotional regulation. Your mind doesn't resist social media because you're disconnected. It resists because it detects cost. Your brain notices that constant exposure fragments attention, that comparison erodes self-trust, that endless input drowns inner voice, so it chooses distance. Not out of fear, out of self-preservation. This video isn't about proving that social media is bad. It's about understanding what it means when someone steps away. You're going to discover why this trait is more common in reflective minds, how your nervous system shapes your digital behavior, and what this choice says about your relationship with yourself. By the end, you won't feel out of place. You'll feel understood. Here's the part most people miss. People who avoid social media aren't disconnected from the world. They're deeply connected to themselves. They don't outsource identity to algorithms. They don't measure worth in reactions. They don't need constant validation to feel real. This doesn't mean they're superior. It means their sense of self is internal, not performative. They experience life before documenting it. They process emotions before displaying them. They think in silence, and in a world that rewards visibility, that quiet feels radical, not because it's rebellious, because it's rare. But this choice comes with weight. You may feel invisible, out of sync, misunderstood. Opportunities might pass you by. Connections might feel harder to maintain. You may wonder if you're too different. You might think, am I isolating myself? Am I resisting change? Is this strength or avoidance? Without understanding, your difference can feel like a flaw, but it isn't. It's a temperament. And every temperament carries both power and responsibility. Not using social media doesn't make you outdated. It makes you intentional. You are choosing how information enters your mind. You are choosing depth over volume. You are choosing presence over performance. That's not withdrawal. That's agency. Your mind isn't afraid of connection. It's selective about what deserves your attention. And in a culture built on distraction, attention is identity. Instead of asking, why don't I fit into this world? Ask, what kind of world does my mind thrive in? You don't need to become digital. You need to become deliberate. If you engage online, do it with intention. If you step away, do it with clarity. Your power isn't in absence. It's in choice. Not using social media doesn't mean you're missing life. It may mean you're experiencing it more fully. So the real question isn't, should I be more online? It's, what kind of mind am I protecting? If this resonated, subscribe to True Self Psychology. We explore the thoughts and patterns people rarely talk about so you can understand yourself more deeply. You're not disconnected. You're aware.